All right, ready to dive in. Today, we're tackling consumer behavior.
Sounds exciting.
It is. We're focusing on how men and women shop differently.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right?
Hmm?
We've got 2 studies from India to guide us.
From India?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The first is age and gender influences on consumer behavior towards online discounts.
That sounds pretty academic.
It is. It digs into what makes us click buy when we see deals online.
Online shopping, huh? I think we all know a bit about that.
Definitely. But we also have difference in consumer shopping behavior of men and women.
Okay, a little less academic, maybe.
Yeah, it focuses on college students.
Oh, so we'll get some real-world examples.
Exactly. So we'll see what really drives those shopping carts.
Love it. Now, one thing that both studies challenge is that women are the ultimate shoppers.
Oh, yeah, the stereotype.
Right, but they paint a more complex picture.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What did they find?
Well, the college student study suggests men might spend more per trip.
Wait, really? More than women?
Yeah. Not overall spending, but per trip. It's interesting.
Wow, okay, that flips the script. So how do men approach shopping then?
Think of them as utilitarian hunters.
Utilitarian hunters, like they're stalking their prey.
Exactly. They know what they want. Get in, get out, job done.
No browsing for hours.
What really? They're efficient.
Okay, so what does utilitarian mean in shopping then?
Basically, it means they prioritize practicality and value.
So no impulse buys.
Less likely, yeah.
Interesting, so both studies found this.
Yep, the academic one explains the psychology behind it, and the college one shows it in action.
Okay, got it. So if men are the hunters, what are women?
You think of them as social gatherers.
Gatherers, like they're foraging for deals.
Kind of. But it's more about the experience.
The experience. You mean like enjoying the process?
Exactly. Shopping with friends, getting opinions, making it an outing.
Ah, that makes sense. So men are on a mission, women are enjoying the journey.
Pretty much. The academic paper suggests women find the social side more appealing, and the college study backs that up.
This is so interesting. I'm already rethinking how I shop.
That's the goal. Now,
No.
how do these patterns play out online?
Oh, good question. Is it the same?
Well, website design matters, especially for attracting women.
What do you mean, like pink and flowery websites?
Not exactly. It's about features that encourage social interaction.
Okay, give me some examples.
Think reviews, the ability to share potential purchases with friends.
So like getting that virtual second opinion.
Exactly. That's what women often seek when shopping.
Makes sense. Now, what about discounts? Everyone loves a good deal.
Right. Well, the online discount study found men and women prioritize different things.
Different things. Okay, I'm curious. What makes them click buy?
For example, men might be swayed by a large percentage off.
Like a big, bold 50% off sign.
Yep. While women might be more drawn to bundled deals.
Bundled deals, like buy 2, get 1 free.
Exactly. Especially if it lets them shop for others.
This is amazing. It's like a secret code to understanding shoppers.
It is. And we're just scratching the surface here.
My mind is blown. It's way more complex than I thought.
Definitely. And there's more to come in part 2.
Oh, can't wait. This is getting good. All right, back for more consumer behavior fun.
The fun never stops.
So we saw those differences in how men and women shop.
Right, those patterns.
But are those differences just, like, hardwired? Or is it society?
The nature versus nurture debate.
Exactly. What do the studies say?
Well, they don't have all the answers, but they give us clues.
Okay, I'm listening. Lay those clues on me.
Think about the messages we get from a young age.
Messages, like subliminal advertising.
Not quite, but messages about what it means to be a man or a woman.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
And those messages often extend to shopping.
Like boys get blue toys, girls get pink ones.
Exactly. It starts early.
So boys are encouraged to be practical, girls more social.
You got it. And that can shape how we shop later on.
So maybe men are utilitarian because they've been taught to be practical.
It's possible. And it's not just childhood.
What else then?
Think about the media, advertising, even conversations with friends.
So it all builds up this idea of what's normal for men and women shoppers.
Exactly. It's a web of influences.
Wow, makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. And remember, these are patterns, not absolutes.
Right. Not every man hates shopping. Not every woman loves it.
Exactly. But seeing these trends is fascinating.
It is. It makes you question everything you thought you knew.
That's the power of these deep dives, new perspectives.
Totally. So we talked about website design attracting women.
Right, those social features.
Did the research have anything else on online shopping?
Yeah, it did. Both studies found transaction safety is super important.
Makes sense. Nobody wants their credit card stolen.
Right, but then there's website user-friendliness.
Okay.
Women had a stronger preference for it.
So maybe they care more about how a website looks and feels.
Maybe, but it could also be about how technology is designed.
What do you mean?
Historically, tech has been designed with a male perspective.
Oh, like all those male computer programmers back in the day?
Exactly, so maybe websites aren't always intuitive for women.
Interesting. So is it that women aren't comfortable with tech?
Or is it that tech isn't designed for them? It's a chicken and egg thing.
That's a good point.
The key is to acknowledge these biases and create better experiences.
And that's where businesses come in, right?
Absolutely. They need to understand these nuances.
And not just rely on stereotypes.
Exactly. It's about understanding what motivates people.
So no more pink for girls, blue for boys marketing.
Not if it's not genuine. It's about real insights.
This is making me think about targeted ads online.
Oh, yeah. Those can be tricky.
Are they manipulating us? Playing on our insecurities?
It's possible. Marketing is powerful.
So are we just slaves to consumerism then? No way out.
I think there's hope. We can be mindful
Mindful. How?
by understanding these influences and making conscious choices.
It's like we're becoming aware of the strings being pulled.
You got it. And we can start to cut those strings.
Okay, so we're becoming aware of the strings.
Yeah, that's the first step.
But how do we actually cut them? Like, do we need to give up shopping altogether?
Well, I don't think it's about going to extremes.
Okay, good, because I like shopping.
It's more about being mindful, you know?
Intentional.
Mindful shopping, I like that.
Right.
But how do you do that with all the temptations out there?
It's tough, no doubt.
It is. New gadgets, the latest fashion, it's everywhere.
That's where understanding consumer behavior helps.
Oh, okay, so we can use that knowledge.
Yeah, if you know the game, you can play it smarter.
So we're leveling up as shoppers, like getting those cheat codes.
Exactly. So first, recognize that marketing plays on our emotions.
Our emotions.
Yeah, our fears, insecurities, even aspirations.
Oh, so they're using psychology against us.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
And we need to be aware of that.
Okay, makes sense. What else should we watch out for?
One big one is the fear of missing out, FOMO.
Oh, FOMO. I know that one all too well. It's powerful. Makes you buy things you don't even need.
Yes. So many clothes I never wear because of that.
But here's the thing. Most of those limited time offers are just tactics.
They are. So they're just trying to pressure us.
Yep. To buy before we think it through.
So how do we resist that? Do I need, like, superhuman willpower?
Willpower helps, but try a cooling off period.
A cooling off period, like taking a break from shopping.
Exactly. Before you buy something big, give yourself 24 hours.
24 hours, huh?
Yeah. Step away, close those shopping apps, and really think.
Think about if I actually need it, not just want it.
Exactly. It gives your rational brain a chance to catch up.
Okay, I can do that. What else can I do during that time?
Do some research. Compare prices, read reviews.
So I can make a smart decision, not an impulsive one.
Exactly. You're taking back control.
This is great. No more being a puppet to those marketing tricks.
You're breaking free, making choices that align with your values.
Okay, I'm feeling empowered now. But before we wrap up, I want to touch on those differences between men and women shoppers again.
Right, those patterns we talked about.
Men, the hunters, women, the gatherers.
And how those patterns play out.
Yeah, it was so fascinating.
It is. And remember, it's not about stereotypes.
Right, not every man or woman fits perfectly into those categories.
But understanding these tendencies can help us make sense of things.
Like why men's clothing stores are so different from women's.
Exactly. Or why certain marketing campaigns work better on certain groups.
So we're using this knowledge to understand ourselves and others.
And to become better shoppers. More informed, more intentional.
This has been an amazing deep dive. I've learned so much.
Me too. It's been a pleasure exploring all this with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive.
Remember, shopping can be fun and fulfilling.
Just remember to shop smart, shop consciously.
And don't forget to shop happy.